is I would dress kind of like hood and then dress like a skater at the same time. So I'll be wearing like a Pelly Pel with like some fucking Supreme Vans.
Yo, that's sick.
And all the hood motherfuckers wouldn't even say nothing, and everybody was fucking with me. It was like, oh, he's a skater motherfucker, but he got the Pel on, he got the Biggie on, but he got the skate shoes. Yeah. So I was intertwining both of that, and now motherfuckers want to wear all that shit now. They didn't find it cool back then until, I always said it, they didn't find it cool back then until they seen a motherfucker like me wear it, or I feel like Lil Wayne popped it off.
Yeah.
When Lil Wayne started wearing Supras and started skating and doing truck fit, and that's when...
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to My First Kicks. This is episode 226, and this week, sitting across one of maybe like, you know, I want to say the newest creator for food creator, but you are breaking the seal on all food creators on this podcast.
Popping the cherry.
Popping the cherry. Popping the cherry. Welcome to the podcast. Vote for Pedro. Paco. Welcome to the podcast, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Like, shout out Alyssa, who owns Adidas, right? Like, no, she owns it too, right?
I think she owns it. Yeah, she runs the whole thing. That's her whole operation.
Yeah, for real. But me and her go way back, and I ran into her, and she was just like, "Yo, you ever follow this person and vote for Pedro?" And I was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Yo, you should have him."
For real?
Yeah, this is bad.
This so random,
right? And then you had Tom on, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And you commented. No, you messaged me like, "Yo, let's do the pod." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Because you had a few of the homies on this. So I was like, let's rock out.
Nah, yeah. The whole, because it's funny, I do get a little bit of slack because I make this podcast very New York centric. But I'm like, if New York people want to pull up, I'm not gonna be like, nah, don't pull up.
Real New York motherfuckers.
Yo, for real.
And I seen it and I was like, I definitely got to pop out.
Nah, yeah. I think it's like, you know, I'm definitely like, I'm always myself on here, and I'm always like very New York, but when I have another New Yorker on, people are like, oh yeah, you
Queens, Bronx.
Queens, Bronx, yeah. It's and I love what you're doing too, because like, I'm gonna tell you this story. I don't really tell anybody this story, but me and my boy Gastor Almonte, he's a comedian, he's mad funny, you should check him out. But I used to pitch him this show. I used to call it Two Hood Dudes Eating Good Food. And I was like, yo, let's do this. We just gonna sit. And I was like, when I see your videos, I'm like, damn, this is what it could have been.
Here's a hood motherfucker eating food.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, you've been killing it, man. But let everybody know who you are and where to follow you and what do you do?
Social media, vote for Pedro, aka Paco, Pedro, family man, fucking food, the voice of the streets for the food. Tap in with me if you want to eat some good eats in New York. Honestly,
yo, for real shit. It's crazy. You're because we definitely got to talk about this. Your take on this is the most, like, I want to say is it definitely connects with me the most versus like no shots, but like, you know, like a Marcos or like a Jay Keecho, like, you know, these guys are just like going to the restaurants. You are like, nah, let's go cook this.
Let's go in that bitch. Let's bring somebody fire in there and let's make the food. Let's not like, see, you got me ready to talk shit now.
What?
I can talk shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of these motherfuckers in the food game, to me, I don't know. I ain't feeling them. To me, I feel like I'm real New York, real gritty, authentic. I go in there with the real deal, Holyfield. Yeah. Go in there, get the backstory, cook, eat, talk my shit, and just keep it real gritty. Yeah. A lot of these motherfuckers, they ain't doing that. They just go in there and getting a check.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
I'm getting a check, but I'm trying to keep it real, you know, and authentic, keep it 100% good. These motherfuckers ain't there for that. And their personality sucks. To me.
No, yeah. I mean,
to me, and I don't mind talking shit. I do this shit alone.
You just be there, you post it, you like, nah, yeah. No, look, the self-confidence is the shit. Like, yo, I don't know if you saw Action Bronson's recent video where he's like, I don't fuck with Jordans, fuck Jordan.
I didn't see
my
that.
Shit. Yeah. But I'm like, that's a New Yorker shit. Like, that's
some queen shit.
Yeah, queen shit for sure. Cause I was explaining this shit on Twitter. I'm like, you know, this is a guy that's like done a lot of things. Like, he's not just a rapper. He's a rapper. He's a chef. He's you know, made TV shows. He's
food events.
Yeah.
He actually damn near does it all.
Yeah, exactly. And for him to be like, you know, yeah, my shoe is the best. I'm like, yeah, he should be saying that. Why would he be like,
I feel like everybody should feel like that about themselves. You gotta feel like you the shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the shit and I'm probably not the shit. So I'm just like, oh well.
No, but you can't doubt yourself.
I'm not gonna doubt myself. But somebody else probably.
Somebody else is easily gonna be like, yeah. He's not great.
But I still know I'm the shit.
I'm always looking for batteries in my back. Like, yo, all right, yeah, doubt me. Think I'm, this podcast is not that great. So I'm gonna tell you, this is the best podcast, best sneaker podcast.
But you gotta prove them wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing.
Yes, it is.
To prove a motherfucker wrong, make them look dumb at the end of the day. And then they gonna want to get on the podcast and be episode 27.
227.
See? Oh, 227?
Yeah, bro.
I thought you said 27.
Nah, this is 225.
God damn. I'm late then.
Yeah, you are. But since we jumped into that, how about you answer the question that I ask everybody each week? And that question is, what's your first kicks? What's that first pair of sneakers you absolutely needed to have?
Any shoe?
Whatever's the.
I had, it's crazy. I had this obsession with Raptor 7s.
Raptor 7s.
Jordan 7s, Raptor 7s. Yep. I don't know. I was just a tweaker for them. I was like, I always wanted this shoe, and then ended up getting like 3-4 pair of them shits because that's how much I really wanted that shoe.
Crazy.
The shoe looked so good.
Yeah.
With shorts and some white Nike socks.
That's funny because that's the only shoe that I got the reserve at Nike Town and never picked up.
Was Raptor 7?
Yeah, Raptor 7.
Because everybody goes for the 4s, the 3s, the 11s, the 12s. Nah, you be sleeping on them Raptor 7s.
I was broke. That was the problem. It was either, if I buy this, I'm not paying my phone bill.
Gotta rob a motherfucker for them. Take him right off his feet or get him right online. Get in the shoes.
I'm not doing that.
That's real queen shit.
I know, but I'm not doing that. Even though that's happening in my side of Queens, I'm not the person that's doing it. You can't catch me that.
It was either Raptor 7s if I was like trying to get fly for high school or middle school, or then it had to be Janowski's. Janowski's the Tiffany colorway, like the OG ones.
That shit, yo.
When you used to have to order them on CCS in the catalog, when you get the little pamphlet.
You speaking my language right now.
Because everything started with skateboarding for me, but I started, I learned a lot about sneakers through skateboarding, and then I learned about Jordans and then fucking New Balance and everything else right after that. But I had a love for like Nike SBs and Vans and Americas and Circas and DCs and all these shoes. So I really started with skateboarding shoes. So
how'd you find skateboarding?
My neighbor. Well, not damn near my neighbor, but he lived downstairs from my house. So I used to look out the window and watch him fucking skate. And I was like, I want to skate. I want to do that too. So like after I graduated, 5th grade or something, I ended up getting like a fake board from like Walmart.
Oh yeah, the pre-built?
I got a fake one. Ended up trying to kick it with him. He tried to cool guy me. And then we ended up being best friends right after that. Shout out to Chris.
Shout out Chris. You literally are speaking like you are. I don't know if you know my biography, but you are basically saying the same thing because that's how I got into sneakers.
Skateboarding?
Skateboarding. Bob Burnquist and
Andy McDonald, Tony Hawk, Ben Margera, Terry Kennedy, the whole ice cream, Team Ice Cream, fucking everything. Fucking Eric Costin, Paul Rodriguez. I'm supposed to be seeing Paul after this too. It's funny.
Oh yeah,
they're in town. They're at Tompkins right now.
Oh yeah, they're.
I was supposed to be shooting with them earlier today. They came out late because they staying in Long Island, but. I'm gonna see them.
Skateboarding really was like my gateway into that. So like, when you started, get really into skateboarding, even though you got big bro for a little bit, like, how did you find yourself more into like sneaker culture? Like,
I wouldn't say like I like jumped in straight into sneaker culture, but I just seen the shoes that I liked in skateboarding, like certain skate shoes, and I just felt like they looked good with my skate attire, and I was just like, oh damn, I want these Janowskis. And it really turned out to be mainly Janowskis.
Yeah.
I fucked with, and then my first shoe sponsor ended up being Nike SB.
Wait, you got sponsored?
Yeah, this was later in life. So I used to order them shits on CCS. My mom, I used to go to Zoomies, the fucking Blades skate shop. Shout out to Blades.
Shout out to Blades, man.
It's not here no more. I used to work there and ride for them, but shout out to them.
That's crazy.
They the one that connected me with Nike SB. Shout out Tyler Tufty, fucking Bob, everybody. But Nike SB.
I used to go to Blades like religiously every
I probably
day.
seen you. Who you knew
probably
over there?
sold me some.
Who you knew over there?
I didn't know anybody. I would just walk in.
What year you was going there heavy?
2014, 15.
Damn, I was in there like 2018.
Oh yeah, nah. I was like, when I would go there, it was Gold Box era.
Yeah, I was too young. That's when I was like damn near like coming up. Yeah, that was like grind time. Me like really getting into the skate game heavy. But yeah, Nike SB was like the wave for me back then. I would wear like other shoes like Circas, S, DCs, but it was Janowski's for me.
Were you just skating the city? Like,
oh, I started in the Bronx skating Throgs Neck for a little bit, in Allerton, and a few spots in the X, but then I had to venture off and go over there. That's where like everything was and was popping off. So once I started going to the city and I started getting better and going to skate spots and meeting people, that's when the sponsors started kicking in.
That's crazy.
Filming way more. And literally, I swear to God, my first shoe sponsor was Nike SB. First board sponsor, Hops. Jumped right into Primitive Ventures. So I was already getting hooked up and plugged in through skating, but from being in the city so much, just getting out the Bronx.
That's crazy, dude. Also breaking a record, you are the first sponsor skater to do this podcast too. that is crazy.
What's dope too, and I still get hooked up by these same companies.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like whatever about it now.
I mean, eventually, yeah.
It actually was funny. It turned into Nike, and now I'm Adidas Head now.
Oh yeah, Tyshawn.
He's from the hood. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
went to the same high school.
Oh really?
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy too.
I just seen him the other day.
Yo, he's been killing it. His last pair and that pop up he did too.
Oh yeah, I was there for that. Oh, seen the fucking event he did in the projects.
I was following. I got pushed that page. What I don't know is the dude's page. Something with a T, and they were doing that rail in the projects. No, jumping the stairs. They were jumping the stairs.
D7, that's the spot. Yep.
Yes, and I was.
And the tweaker bitch was tweaking on him.
Yes,
and tried to put the dogs on him. But the dogs are too friendly and didn't want to get on him. Yeah, that was a crazy day. That's the day I fucked my elbow up.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I was done with that, I went to go skate for a little bit, and I fucking cooked my arm on a back.
How do you handle falls? Like, do you like? Cause
I think now since I don't skate as much, it's like my dad body's kicking in. It hurts me even more compared to when I used to skate so heavy back in the day. So this should be hurting me now. I don't handle it too well now. It should be leaving me lumped up and sore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how, like when you're younger and you'd see somebody bail or like
I always said if you could tolerate the pain, that means you love this shit.
Yeah.
If you get smoked one time and you done, that means this sport is not for you.
Yeah, for sure.
You already know like you're good. Like you got to pack it up.
So what was like high school like for you? Like were you
like being a skateboarder and into sneakers?
Yeah.
What's funny is I would dress kind of like hood and then dress like a skater at the same time. So I'll be wearing like a Pelly Pel with like some fucking Supreme Vans.
Yo, that's sick.
And all the hood motherfuckers wouldn't even say nothing, and everybody was fucking with me. It was like, oh, he's a skater motherfucker, but he got the Pel on, he got the Biggie on, but he got the skate shoes. Yeah. So I was intertwining both of that, and now motherfuckers want to wear all that shit now. They didn't find it cool back then until I always said it. They didn't find it cool back then until they seen a motherfucker like me wear it, or I feel like Lil Wayne popped it off.
Yeah,
when Lil Wayne started wearing Supras and started skating and doing truck fit, and that's when motherfuckers like, oh, I want to get on this skateboarding wave.
Yeah,
and now look,
they were. That's why Yellow Rat Bastard became a thing.
Oh, Yellow Rat Bastard! I used to get my tees from there for the low.
Yeah,
right there on Broadway, Lafayette.
Where they had the fake jeans and and then if you go downstairs, it's the real jeans type of shit.
I remember right around the corner was the Hundreds. I used to intern there.
Oh, really?
Shout out Paulie. Shout out Mike. Shout out LJ. All of them. Artie.
Crazy. RIP. RIP.
I truthfully think that the Hundreds was like the best streetwear brand to me at that time. I think it was better than Preem.
At that time, for sure.
Even actually, I think
the Atom Bomb was iconic.
I think they had certain pieces. They made a lot of good pieces. I would say Supreme is dope, but I always fuck with the Hundreds heavily. And then Diamond Supply only because that's my boy Nick Diamond. And shout out to him too. He gave me a job.
You worked on.
I used to work for Diamond Supply.
Man, where haven't you worked? Jesus Christ!
I used to work at Diamond Supply.
You worked
when
at
I lived
every
in California.
single station.
I used to live in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
What made you move out there?
My baby mom's having a daughter, so she wanted to have the baby over there. So I was like, all right, bet. Spanish Mike, shout out to Spanish Mike. He connected the pieces. He was like, yo, this motherfucker need a job. And then Nick was like, all right, hire him. And ended up working there. And I met a lot of people being on that strip on Fairfax.
I bet.
Before Fairfax was cooked.
You really think that you can keep watching this episode without subscribing, or leaving a comment? Come on, man. And also, if you've been listening to this episode, leave a review. But back to the episode. I talked about how iconic that it used to be. Like every day was you go out there. Like
it was lit.
Yeah, it was just crazy. And when you worked at Diamond, I'm pretty sure you saw some.
I seen a lot of wild shit. I seen a young kid in basketball shorts with a gun come into a store, and Mitchell and Ness. No, he came into Hall of Fame with a little gun, like a little Glock. I'm like, damn, LA's different. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this shit different. LA's just a different scene compared to New York.
Yeah, I don't know.
Down to streetwear, down to everything.
What was like the culture shock, the differences that you saw there?
It's very fake.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think LA's fake.
That's crazy.
It's like a fairy tale.
Wow. What made you, is there like a story?
Just the way people treat you and act.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to fuck with you because whoever you hang out with and what you do.
That's crazy.
That's how I felt, honestly.
Yeah.
They would say some shit like that. That's crazy. Like they'll say some shit like that and wouldn't even care.
Damn.
That's how I feel about California. Yeah. There's a few motherfuckers out there I fuck with, but I'm good off LA. Visit. That's a spot I visit.
I like visiting.
I can't stay there. Yeah. I lived over there for a little bit. I'm good. I'm good.
Did you get to skate out there though?
Of course. Diamond Supply. I used to skate a lot indoors at Diamond Supply or Chevy Chase with my homie Daniel Scales, Spanish Paul, Manny Santiago, Trent McClunk, TJ Harris. That was like my little clique out there. Jake Derwin. That was literally my clique.
You ever did the barracks?
I didn't like it.
No?
I skated there, of course, but I didn't like it that much. I would skate, usually a lot of the time was indoor diamond because me and Scales had the code to get in. So we was in there all the time by ourselves, off the clock. Or then now what I do now when I visit, I go to Paul's. So I go to Primitive Park. I skate there. Like I usually go around like 11:30, 12 at night to like 4 in the morning.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Just skate. I bring my daughter with me and she be vibing with us.
You gonna teach her how to skate?
She knows how to skate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's where you insert the clip of her skating.
Yeah.
She that ass knows how to skate.
Yeah.
She only 4. She just turned 4. So she's been doing it for what? Since she was like 2.
It's in your blood.
It's in the blood.
It's in the DNA.
Yeah. Damn right. She gonna be doing switch lasers and switch heels like me. Nollie crooks.
What's your go-to?
My favorite ledge trick would be a nollie crooked grind, nollie backside crooked grind. And then my favorite flat ground trick, probably like a switch heel or a nollie heel. Yeah. Those are my go-to.
I could do that maybe in Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
That's even, I feel like it's harder in Tony Hawk Pro Skater compared to Skate 1, 2, or 3. Yeah. They're coming out with Skate 4.
I know, yeah. I know. I can't wait for that. I can't wait. I was playing the beta for that. I was in the beta for it.
Yeah, there was I forgot the motherfucking name. He was letting people play it for a little bit, but then he would shut it down.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
We probably thinking about the same person then. Yeah. We probably thinking about the same person that was letting everybody play it.
And I was in there, but it was just like, it looked,
I heard it's gonna be like Skater XL. Like it's gonna be harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I'm not playing it.
No.
If it's not like 1, 2, or 3, I'm not playing it.
Skater XL, I don't know. I couldn't get really into it. Cause it's like, it's too floppy. It's like everything you just end up falling.
It's
like
weird too.
Yeah.
Seen you open the banks.
Brooklyn Banks. I want to go because I haven't been there for a really long time. Like that's where I tried to learn how to skate, and then that's where I also.
How long you been skating for?
No, that's how. Let me finish. And that's where I learned to, and that's what I gave up trying to skate the same day. I couldn't do it.
I think when they closed the banks down, that's when I started skating, and then now they reopened it. But of course, I done snuck in there to try to see it before they rebuilt it. Now it's a legendary spot. Go Skate, they just passed. They had it there.
I know, yeah.
It was packed.
It was very packed. They had Tony Hawk out there for that too.
He came? I didn't even know.
No, he was they did like a little ceremony. Before,
I think a few days before.
Before, and he was there because his foundation.
Yeah, the Tony Hawk Foundation.
Yeah.
Him and Steve Rodriguez. Shout out to them. I just seen like the whole fucking banks was packed for skate day. Like packed.
Yeah.
I was like, go skate day haven't looked like that in a while.
No.
The skateboarding scene is cooked.
I was gonna say because Nigel took over with Go Biking.
You think so?
I think so.
You think skateboarding
in New York City?
You think skateboarding switched over to BMXing now?
I mean, I think the way that Nigel is starting his climb in New York City, a lot of people have picked up bikes.
I don't know.
I feel like I rarely see anybody pushing.
Nah, that's a good debate.
Yeah.
You think Nigel got motherfuckers picking up bikes now compared to Tyshawn got other skaters trying to skate?
I feel like.
You think you're saying Nigel's pushing the needle more than Tyshawn? Because is it because he's from the Bronx and he's from Queens?
No, this is what we doing.
And then he's Nike, and then this is Adidas.
This is Adidas.
I don't know.
This is my rebuttal for this. Right? Nigel did the gap first.
Which gap?
The 150. What is it? 158.
The train station.
The train station.
But that's easier on a bike.
I know, but he did it first. Tyshawn did it,
and then he did it twice. He won Skater of the Year two times.
Won Skater. Is there a Biker of the Year?
I don't know. That's not my sport. That ain't my sport.
BMXer of the year?
I just know that Tyshawn. I think Tyshawn is moving the needle. He's moving the needle more than Nigel to me in the skate world. And then I feel like even in the fashion world, motherfucker doing runways for Louis Vuitton.
True.
He a young kid from the Bronx.
But then you got Nigel doing. He's got his own straight up Jordan line. That's he's doing his own runways. Then he's got that Mercedes-Benz collaboration.
I respect it.
Yeah. He's doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. It's two different sports, two different lanes.
But it's crazy that an extreme sport can get them in those.
Oh yeah,
doors.
It's so crazy. I would speak on my end, like how much you can do and accomplish just from just starting off skateboarding and just learning the game and just learning how to maneuver. And it all started from skateboarding. Like I wouldn't be doing this food stuff or learning how to even just be the person I am now if it really wasn't for skateboarding. So I feel like that is a lot for everybody else.
I mean, your personality though, I think
it plays a big role.
Yeah, I think
But then there's also the talent on the skateboard that if I was boo-boo on a skateboard, motherfuckers wouldn't be acknowledging me. I had to really put in the time, the effort, the work, the grind on that skateboard to meet a lot of people that I know today.
But I mean, there's got to be boo-boo skateboarders that just are big personalities and they're like, we need to keep them around.
Name them.
I'm asking you.
I don't think so. I don't think I know not one. I truthfully don't think so. That we got to keep them around. Yeah, I mean, they ain't giving a motherfucker a shoe or anything or a whole
definitely
food series.
No.
Heck no.
I mean, it's crazy because like my favorite thing to watch is when it was on Vice was King of the Road. King of the Road. Man, would you ever do one of those?
I definitely would do one of those.
Yeah.
I'll probably be the one that's kissing all the girls.
Yeah.
That'll be my challenge. That'll be my favorite challenge.
Yeah.
With consent.
Yes, with consent.
With consent.
He's like Paco's like just looking through the book like, nah, I got this one.
I'll do this one. It's me all day. It's me all day.
It's you, Zion Wright, like in the car, like
honestly.
The way that skating has definitely like skating. I'm into skating more than BMX. For the record,
Thank you.
All right.
I'm glad you said it. We doing skateboarding all day.
Yeah.
Go skate day just passed.
Yeah,
there's no go bike day.
There is though.
You got Kanye learning how to skate and Lil Uzi. Name somebody that's picking up a bike.
Nah, you're right. You got that.
The only person I've seen pick up a bike is what? ASAP Ferg.
I'm trying to even think, man. Who picked up a bike?
Wiz Khalifa skateboarding, Lil Uzi skateboarding.
Yeah.
It's all skateboarding.
I
think the sport is honestly harder than biking.
It is. I would say.
And then overall, I feel like snowboarding is harder than skating. I never snowboarded before.
I mean, I was going to say Shaun White used to do both, remember?
Shaun White is white. It's white people stuff. That motherfucker is white. He's doing the gnarliest shit. He's white.
He was doing 1080s and then trying like 720s on the skateboard.
There you go. That motherfucker white. You're not gonna see no light skin, dark motherfucker, no Latino doing no 920s in the air, Christ airs. Nobody's doing that. That's a white man sport right there.
You wouldn't do the mega jump?
Hell no. Hell no. You crazy? Out of your mind. I'm gonna get smoked. I'm gonna definitely get smoked. Heck no.
You look like Jake Brown?
Oh, he got bodied.
That was the most infamous clip.
I watched that shit on a regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker went up and came right back down on his neck.
And the
shoes blew up.
Yeah.
What shoes were they?
They were DCs, I think.
They were probably DC or some shit.
Yeah.
They weren't Nike or Adidas.
Yeah.
He didn't lace his shits
right. So what made you come back after Cali?
My daughter was born. I wanted to just move back to New York. That's when I started working with Gary Vee. So I started working at 137 to start on the food series, Pedro Eats Everything. So we started working on that and the whole series.
How'd you get that?
The OG, Ben Olenek. So he owns Grand Collection. So I literally remember like it was yesterday. I gave him a call and I was like, yo, get me the fuck out of California, bro. Like, I don't want to live here. Like, find me something back in New York once my daughter's born. So I give him a call. He hits me back maybe like a week, 2 weeks later. He's like, yo, what do you think about doing like this food series where Gary Vee's media company, 1:37 p.m.? I was like, what is it? He's like, try to incorporate skateboarding and then food. The food started already because I was doing funny stories on Instagram, just laying down, eating tacos and like eating cereal, just laying in my bed, laying like fully down. So he was like, why don't you try to incorporate just skating and food? So then we started it up once my daughter was born, May 4th, I left. Like I left LA 2 weeks right after that, started up on the food series.
Damn.
And then from there on, it was just hustling and grinding.
Mm-hmm. What, like...
And then now it just became, like, it's been like, it'll be 4 years in September.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been crazy. Like,
yeah.
Time is going by fast, and the things I'm doing now in the food game is kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's mind-blowing to me.
It is. I do want to step back on that, though. Like, when you was doing the first iteration of it, right? Like, did you have a game plan of like, yo, this is specifically like how I'm going to figure this out, how I'm going to make this type of content when you merge the skating and food?
It was almost like just shoot it, because we had somebody shooting, JP Blair. So he was shooting everything. So I already knew his vision.
Mm-hmm.
It would just like be yourself and just do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Just skate, eat, and talk shit and just keep it organic. So I'll just go to a lot of mom and pop restaurants and just keep it thorough and just go there, cook, eat, get the background story, and then go to the skate park, show me skate. So you can see I'm in both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the food world and I'm still in the skate culture. So it was like just intertwining both of those and just be myself.
Yeah.
And I just loved the feedback I got off of it. And I just kept going and going and going, because the thoughts of in my head, I was like, I'm not going to be no damn pro skater. Like, I felt like I achieved everything I wanted through skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't need a pro board. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, the money route is right here for me. And I'd rather do this. It's like more easier and chill. I don't want to be with my daughter with rolled ankles and a fucked up arm already. So I'd rather just do that.
Yeah, that's...
Started off with Gary V, his media company, and then now I'm with JonnyShipes.
Who's that?
He owns Good Talk. He discovered Drewski, Joey Badass, Sean Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
because I saw the Good Talk stuff, and you recently did...
He discovered Nipsey Hussle.
That's crazy.
If you look him up, you're gonna see all that.
And
that fucked me up when he hit me up. So that means I was doing something right. Going from Gary V to JonnyShipes.
Yeah.
And he DM'd me while I was out back with my mother. And I looked at the DM like, yeah, whatever. Then I answered it and he was like, just look me up. I want to help you, da-da-da-da. And then I ended up rocking with him and here we are now.
How many Bloomin' Onion pieces were you in as you were reading it?
What do you mean?
Like, did you get a Bloomin' Onion at Outback?
No, I just got a steak.
You don't get the Bloomin' Onion?
Hell no, I got a steak and some mashed potatoes. I didn't even want to go there. That was on some whack shit. My mom wanted to go there.
Yo, Outback was... The brown bread at Outback is decent.
Nah, Red Lobster got it.
No, Red Lobster definitely has it. And they back too. You saw they back.
They trying to come back. I haven't been there in a minute. I've been eating lavish.
I mean, yeah, I know.
I've been eating lavish.
Yeah,
I haven't been to them spots in a minute. But if I had to choose, it would probably be Red Lobster for sure. Or Fridays. Fridays we haven't been. You know what's crazy? I've been going here a lot. Buffalo Wild Wings.
I miss Buffalo Wild Wings. There used to be one in Forest Hills I used to go to all the time.
Queen shit.
I mean, that was the nearest one. Now it's like mad far to find one. I got to go to the Bronx for one.
They got one I think in the Heights. And then the other one's at 42nd Street.
There's one at 42nd Street?
I'll be going to the one in New Rochelle. Don't try to catch me over there.
Yeah, for real.
Don't, because I will not talk to you. Dead ass.
Yo, I loved your episode, man.
It's clip. Talk to me later. DM me. Do not pull up on me while I'm eating wings.
That's a vulnerable position,
dead ass. Do not pull up on me while I'm eating wings and drinking a beer. That's out. I'm not conversating with you. If you're not the homie, don't do that. You've been eating lavishly, but you got a chance to do Family Style Food Fest, and I was there too. I finessed the whole shit.
Yeah, I know. I want to hear about that because
you heard about the story?
No, I didn't hear it. I read the comment of
me talking shit.
Yeah,
so you want to hear the real story?
I want the whole story.
So I forgot where I was at. I'm trying to remember where the fuck I was at. I think I was on my way to go shoot at this pizzeria that day, and I'm looking through the gram and I see, Family Style hosted by Keith Lee. There's no beef between me and Keith Lee, but I'm just like, why is he hosting a New York event?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be somebody else from New York, like Marcos or Bronson or somebody else that does food content?
Yeah.
So I look at him like, what the fuck? Why is it Keith Lee on this shit? So I honestly, I was on some hating shit. I was like, what the fuck? Some Bronx hating shit. I mean, what the fuck is this? Everybody's like, that should be you. That should be you. So I tell all my homies, I'm in a group chat with like 18 heads.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, everybody DM right now. Where's Pedro? Add him. So everybody's adding him. That's 18 heads.
Yeah.
Then I start sending it to my little shorties. Boom. Everybody's at Pedro. All my homies, my family, my sister, everybody. They commenting. People at fucking Complex Family Style just hit me like, yo, what's going on? Like, we want to get you involved. So then I was like, I bet. Talk to my manager now. And I damn near like finagle my way into it by just having everybody flood up the comments. And it turned out to be what it is now.
I mean,
I was grateful for it. And it was almost like I was smart about it. I was like, damn, let me see how I can get in here some way, somehow. It's not too late. And I just used that tactic. Like, yo, let's get everybody flooding the comments. Like, where's Paco? Where's Pedro? Why? We can't do it without him. And I ended up getting my foot in the door.
That was crazy. That's crazy.
That's a sign. And that's for people to know, don't be scared.
Yeah.
Just do that shit.
You got to bet on yourself.
Oh, 100 times.
Yeah.
That's a good Larry June lyric.
For sure. Because I went in there and that shit was packed as hell.
I stood for like an hour or two and I left.
I was there the whole
I went to Roberta's. I literally left there and went to Roberta's to go watch a wrestling match.
I wanted to, because that night, what was that? What was that night? I forgot what it was, but I know I watched it.
That's when the boat crashed into the bridge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was that night.
That was crazy.
As I'm on the way to Roberta's, I went to the wrong location. I went to the one in Williamsburg and ended up seeing the shit. Like you could see it.
You watched it?
Yeah, you see it from the water.
That's crazy.
And then I ended up went to the right Roberta's, which is over here. I went to the wrong one by mistake, seen that happen, and then I went to the actual Roberta's.
I mean,
it was too crazy. It was too crazy though. But every vendor that was there at Family Style, I done shot at all those spots before Family Style even came. So everyone that was there, I already knew everybody there. So they was like, come here, come eat. I'm like, I done ate all you motherfuckers. Pause on a regular.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good. I just went there, drank, kicked it, show some love.
Yeah.
And then bounce.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to, I still haven't tried a Lucali pizza. That's but I was going to do it. And I was like, I don't think I should do it here.
Nah, I would do Johnny's Pizzeria. Shout out to them.
Where's that?
That's right on the corner of, what's it, Orchard? I think it's on Orchard if I'm not mistaken. It's right there by Pianos.
Okay.
Like literally around the corner from Pianos.
Because when I'm in the Bowery, I do Grand Street? No. What's the one that's on? I think it is Grand Street.
Grand Street Pizza?
No. Is it Grand Street?
On Bowery?
Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to remember. It could be Grand Street.
It was there at Family Style?
No. But I'm talking about when I'm in Bowery. That's the one. Or, I'll do my favorite. My favorite is Best Pizza here. You're not a fan?
I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, but I'm going with Johnny's Pizzeria.
I think it's the hardest thing. The hardest thing is to get everybody to agree on one pizza spot.
All right, so let's name it. I'm good with burgers. What's your favorite burger spot in New York?
Favorite
Smash Burger.
Smash Burger?
Top 2. Because I got 2. I'm not gonna leave them out.
Nah, because you're gonna hate me if I say that one.
Just say it.
I really do like Burger America. It's pretty good. I knew the face was coming. But that's only because of convenience. It's literally right by my job. Don't come up to me when I'm in Burger America and say what up. I'm not gonna say what up.
What about 7th Street?
I like 7th Street.
What about Not a Damn Chance Burger?
I haven't tried that one yet. But shout out Neen. Shout out Neen, yo. I want to try that so bad.
We just shot a video of him too. I thought he was taller than what he is because I never met him. Like throughout the years I've been skating, I've never met him. And then when I meet him, I'm thinking he tall as shit. He like right there. I don't want to call him short, but I was like, damn, homie. Your heel flips make you look bigger than what you is. I'm like, goddamn.
Because I remember that I first got put onto him from King of the Road. And then
I think that was 2. The one with Jamie Ford, Death Wish team.
Jamie Ford crushed.
I think that's when they turned him pro.
Yes.
Shout out Jamie.
Shout out Jamie. Shout out Jamie.
He's another 2-time skater of the year.
Yes, he is.
And he got a New Balance shoe.
It's very nice. I do want to cop the
New Balance been killing it.
But yeah, there was a new
Tiagos?
No, I do like the Tiagos though. There's a new one that came out. I don't know if it's a OG Greg.
I have no clue. I know the numbers be fucking me up. They be having like these weird numbers.
Yeah, and then there's like numeric versions.
See, all that shit.
Those are all the skater.
There's only one shoe I skated from New Balance that I fucked with heavy was the Jake Derwin's. They gave him like a guest shoe or whatever. I fucked those up.
Yeah,
that was a great shoe.
Did you ever skate like a Nyjah or like a?
I skated a pair of Nyjahs. I remember they had them at Quicksilver for sale, and I got them. And a pair of Mike Mo's. Because Quicksilver, it was like Quicksilver / DC in there.
Yeah.
And they had crazy sales on shoes. And I was like, let me just cop these. And I went and got those and skated those. They were cool. I was good off them though. Feet was still hurting.
I bet.
Janowski's was my shit. Team editions. I don't know if you remember team editions.
Of course.
Fucking dunks, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting into dunks now heavy, but then blazers.
Yeah, blazers my shit.
The black and white ones.
Mm-hmm. Those, I remember when I bought one, I was like, these are like, those are a shoe. You know how like sneakerheads will be like, you gotta have like a infrared 90 in your collection, or like a Jordan 3, black cement. For me, it's black and white blazers.
The blazers was The only thing is I hated skating in them because I hate skating in black shoes and seeing that white scuff.
Yeah.
I love skating in all white
and
shoes
to
see it dirty.
Too.
I like seeing an all white shoe dirty.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I like cooked Air Forces.
Uh-huh.
I like shit like that.
You should have got the dot swooshes.
Oh,
they came cooked.
They came cooked already? I gotta cook them. I damn near do a lot in fucking Air Forces. I go to the gym in them. I run in them. Pull-ups.
That's Bronx.
Push-ups. Yeah.
That's straight Bronx. That's Bronx, Brooklyn. All right. My other smash burger spot that I had, I'm trying to remember. The one place I have yet to try is Black Gotham. I haven't tried Gotham yet.
Get cool.
Yeah.
I fuck with them.
And then Sugar. I had Sugar.
Never heard of that.
Sugar's on
that's the name of a burger spot?
Yeah.
Sugar?
It's like mad clean too.
Sounds like a weird spot. Yeah. That's a weird name for a burger spot.
I had it and I was just like, oh, this is crazy. And it's a smash burger. But like, I like smash burgers, but I also feel like there was like a trend. It was like a trend. So everybody was doing them.
How can I forget Moon Burger?
I haven't had. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did have Moon Burger. Yes, that one's fire. Yes.
Shout out Jeremy. Moon Burger is gas.
Yeah.
Moon Burger is gas.
What? Taco spot.
In New York?
Yeah.
SA Taco.
Yes.
SA Taco got it right now.
Yes. They're the only are they the only spot that do the cheese on the tortilla?
Probably not.
I feel because I haven't been able to.
It's either SA Taco or El Gusto in Queens. You don't know about that? The five tacos for $5, the El Pastor.
Oh nah. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yes.
I had a taco at El Lado in Astoria. You gotta try that. It's literally
St. James Deli.
Oh, I haven't tried. I haven't been there
what?
yet.
And you from Queens? Never been to St. James?
I gotta go. Yeah,
that's a late night spot.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's gas actually with the green sauce. See, I know more about your borough than you.
I mean, you outside.
I do be outside. I'm trying not to be outside. I'm outside once my daughter goes to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Yeah. You're like, let me get.
I want to let people thinking I'm a deadbeat or something. Nah, I'll be outside, just not heavy.
Nah, there's no way they can say that. You've changed your life 2 times for her.
Yeah, actually, nobody can ever say that. I'm like elite with this dad life.
Yeah. Hey, it's super important. You gotta be present, man. Present, as Premium Pete always says, present over presence. Like
present over presence.
No, presence. It's reverse. How I'm saying
presence over present.
Yeah, instead of like presence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But because it sounds like I'm saying the same thing.
You said P said that.
Yeah.
Prodigy.
No. Premium Pete.
Who's that?
He's an OG. He's been on the pod.
Let's see that. I gotta get in tune now.
Yeah, bro.
Presence over present.
Yeah.
Present over presence.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister for me.
It is for me too.
Especially after the Moet.
Nah, but yeah, your journey now, like what are you because like what I like to do, especially with the current wave of hip hop in New York, like that's why I had Tom on. I'm hoping to get Sko on too. Like
Sko is easy.
Yeah.
FaceTime him right now. Should.
That's the homie. So,
Sko?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you should FaceTime and tell him to get on here right now.
He's always like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. You know, Dante was telling him.
You gotta get him. He's easy, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker always be around.
Of course, that man. He's outside.
He's outside.
But like, what do you see, or how do you stay tapped in? Because that's where I'm also trying to do. Because I would love to put, as much as this platform grows, like, you know, I'd love to put more people on to like what music in New York is again, like, because the scene is rising.
I just say consistently putting out content, tapping in, and just, I will honestly keep your ear to the streets and staying on that phone. Being on social media all day, well, not all day, but spend a little bit of time on there and catch up on shit, or ask the homies. You could really see who's moving the needle and catch up on shit.
Yeah.
But my whole shit now is just catching up on everything outside of New York. I'm trying to catch that wave out of here and then bring it back into here.
Mm-hmm.
That's how usually your motherfuckers be doing it.
Yeah.
They'll get the buzz somewhere else and then bring it back to the city.
Yeah.
I feel like I already got the buzz here. I'm trying to get out of the city and catch that shit worldwide.
Interesting. Yeah, because I mean, you're doing the.
I'm already traveling off this food.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you did a couple different spots like
Houston, Japan, Paris, Italy, Rome, New York, LA. We're already talking about doing a food tour. This will be out, so I can talk about it.
Yeah,
supposed to be doing a food tour coming up. So talking about Detroit, Chicago. They mentioned Colombia.
Crazy.
New Mexico. So yeah.
Crazy.
It's a food tour.
Yo.
And the only motherfucker to do that shit was Action Bronson. And I seen that. So I'm like, how can I? But he's going on tour for rapping and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let me do strictly food and skateboarding. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's skating and eating and bringing these athletes in to cook and eat with them. Nobody's bringing these other rappers to cook and eat with them and then try to get them to skate. I'm doing it. So I feel like I got something different and I'm damn near unique.
You are unique.
Yeah, that's why I'm like these other foodies or whatever you want to call them. They just eating food and getting a little bag. They not really doing them.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to do something that's impactful to New York.
Yeah,
to a degree when it comes to like food, culture, music, fashion, down to every outfit I wear in the video, the song choices, down to the guests I have, the vibe, the energy, the lingo. That's all me. So I'm just trying to have that. And let motherfuckers know when you come to New York, oh, come eat here.
Yeah.
Instead of you being there watching the video and somebody's like, you should come here and eat. This is the best spot ever. Like, that's whack. How you gonna draw a motherfucker to that?
Can I say it? The worst dudes is the two dudes. And one of them is yelling. Is a black dude and a white dude, and they yelling.
Where?
You ever seen those videos?
Nah, you gotta pull that up for me.
I gotta pull it up for you. After this, because they put the reason why I don't like them is number one for this video. They were like, you gotta come to Lighthouse Seafood,
Lighthouse in where?
In Harlem.
Oh, I thought thinking about Lighthouse all the way in Hartsdale or Scarsdale.
Nah. In Harlem. So me and my girl go. The worst food I've ever had.
Shit was butt.
Terrible. The shrimp was so overcooked and greasy. I don't know how you do that.
Shit was booty.
It was terrible. And it was all cash.
I got sick from shrimp one time. Pause.
Oh, man.
I'm good off shrimp.
I love shrimp, so.
I got sick by the spot in Dykeman, El Tina's.
No,
that shit got me sick. That shit fucked me up. Just thinking about this fucking shrimp was like stuck in the middle of my gut. Pause.
Oh, man.
And I had to like fucking make myself throw up to get the shrimp out. Pause. so crazy.
That's wild. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Honestly, I was in bed, fucked up.
Because, we both doing this. I would say I'm also doing something very unique as well, especially within sneakers. But like, what is your goat guest and like goat
Wiz
spot?
Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa, but where at?
Somewhere in Pittsburgh or just somewhere dope. My GOAT guess is honestly Wiz Khalifa. Or maybe Larry June, but high key it's Wiz Khalifa. Like that's like overall my favorite.
That's it. You was in the mixtape days with him?
I'm watching his old day-to-days from like 15 years ago. I'm watching it now. Like I Wiz Khalifa is like he's like the GOAT to me. Honestly, anybody that knows, and I don't even smoke. So
you don't?
So that's what fucks it up.
Yeah,
everybody be like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't even smoke. I fucking love this man's music. Pushing OJ 2. Have you bumped it?
No, I haven't yet. I do. It's my bad.
You bugging.
I listen to different music. I listen to weird music, bro.
Like what?
Like I listen to Arm & Hammer and like.
Isn't that a fucking detergent?
It is, but it's also two rappers from Brooklyn.
Oh, see, it's like real gritty hood shit.
Yeah, not gritty, but
like, hey yo, whoa.
Not even. It's like. You listen to Mike? You know Mike?
Of course.
All right, so it's like
Mike.
I
think he got a few songs with my homie Squills, 454.
No, I don't know Squeals.
He from Orlando.
Okay.
Mike, right?
Yeah. Like
Black Dude Dreads?
Yes.
Yeah. I got a few songs of him on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Almost like on his vibe?
Yes, on his vibe, but like so one of the dudes, Elusive, who's future guest, he in the group Arm & Hammer with another rapper named Billy Woods. And there's like a whole lore around it. They did an album with Alchemist, like it's crazy.
Oh, I probably gotta bump it.
Dude. Yeah, you gotta bump it. It's called Haram.
Baldy James is cool.
Baldy James is fire. Would you do a video with him?
Of course.
We need to roam streets.
I think he's out here next week or this week.
That's crazy.
So they're trying to hopefully something works.
Yes.
Honestly, a lot of these rappers It's just random how we're just like literally now it's became that. Like I'm just in the kitchen with these artists and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I'm learning about you now. And then we're doing this. And then we ended up building a relationship. Yeah. Like literally this Friday, I'm shooting with Tia Corinne.
That's crazy, man.
So by the time this is out, that will already be out.
Yeah. So go watch that if you haven't watched that.
That's gonna be tough.
Well, after all that talk, right? After what you just said about like being able to go to different places, the biggest word that I also feel like a lot of people don't really understand is the word culture. And so like you doing this is actually putting people into culture. But like what have you experienced and how much of culture have you been able to soak up while doing this?
I've learned a lot of shit through just being in the skateboarding game and just being around like sales reps and all the homies that are like just jugging in through the skate shops and everything. So I just learned a lot of like how to really maneuver with the culture while seeing people put stuff into stores. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like I had a homie that was like a sales rep for like Stance. His name is Steve Crawley. And I learned how to maneuver and like how to like talk to people and just know this is cool and this is cool and this is not cool, just being around him and what songs they play. Even at skate contests, they playing Mobb Deep, and I'm learning all of this and what's that wave and just catching up on all that, especially being with all the youngins and then being with all the OGs.
Yeah.
So I'm just like intertwining all of that in one.
Yeah.
And just damn near just doing it.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, but I also feel like food is the language of culture.
Everybody eats.
Yeah.
Everybody got to eat, B.
But it's like, it's the one that translates where you're able, if you taste, Mexican food, you could taste a piece of Mexico if a Mexican person makes it.
I always said this too, like, people get mad at me about the things I like. They be like, I'll be like, this is the best, this, and this. That's what I like.
Yeah.
You don't got to fucking eat it.
Yeah.
This is what I like. If you don't like it, I don't care.
Yeah.
This is what I like. I think it's dope. I fuck with it. I'm going to come here and support them. That doesn't mean for you to like, you could do whatever you want. I don't really care what you like.
Yeah.
But I'm putting motherfuckers onto this in New York City and to what I like and to my peoples and my viewers.
And it's funny when people get offended by that shit
too. People eat tight, bro. Yeah. I got like a post of me saying New York got better tacos than LA. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I just watched that.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
LA is just tortilla, some meat, a fucking lime, and that's it. New York, we got cheese, guac, all that shit.
All that.
But people are like, that's not real tacos. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't grow up on what y'all had. I grew up on what I like. What my mama made me.
Yeah.
Taco Bell and what my mom made me. That's what I like. I want sour cream. I want cheese. Fuck what y'all like.
Hey, you got to pull up a Roosevelt and get some good ass tacos.
I heard Roosevelt got some shit.
Yeah, man. You got to pull up one time. I'll go with you.
They got a lot of what's it? A lot of busts going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Some rub and tug spots over there. I've been seeing that. I just seen one earlier. Police dragging mad girls out of that shit.
Yeah. There was one time I was biking there. I was biking through it to get to my crib, and it was like 10 at night, and it was just
vicious.
It's crazy. I was like, yo, what is going on? It was every block. It was like 4 or 5 girls outside being like, hey. I'm like, the hell is going on, bro?
Rent's due.
Rent is definitely due.
Rent is due. You gotta get it.
Roosevelt crazy, man. Roosevelt crazy. And it's like, yo, there's a spot in Roosevelt, bro, because like I get my haircut there. Shout out to my barber. But I get my haircut there, and there's this like next to his spot, there's this like club / bar / I don't know what's going on in there, but it always looks packed, bro. Packed. Like I'm talking about to the brim. And then they got 2 security guards out front at all times, and the music is just blaring. And you could like see in, and you just see like figures, and it's just lights just going off. And I'm like, what is going on in there?
Oh, they probably trapping.
There's got to be something crazy
trapping
going
girls
on
in there.
Yeah, it got to be something crazy. It's got to be something crazy. But there's a dope taco spot right next to it.
Oh, so you can go to both.
For real.
Spend a little bag and then spend a bigger bag.
or you get a Peruvian chicken.
Peruvian food is gas.
Yeah.
Lomo.
There's
a Lomo Italian spot in the Bronx.
What? Lomo Italian?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right off the 1 train.
Give me that.
See?
I need that.
Nobody know about that, see?
I was just at New Apollo in Brooklyn.
Apollo Bagels?
No. New Apollo is a Chino Latino spot.
And
like Flor de Mayo.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, tier 2 versus like Florida Mile. I feel like is like a
higher
tier. Yeah, because Florida Mile is like family style and all the food I feel like is prepped. Right, you go to New Apollo in Brooklyn, you go there and you go there more for the drinks because they're giving you the iced tea tub. You know, when you go to Chinese spots, you get the iced tea tub.
I order that all the time from Empire Walk. Chicken wings and French fries with a little bit of ketchup, with the iced tea.
And then, but that is a Henny Colada
over there.
Yeah.
Where is it at in Brooklyn?
It's Williamsburg. I'll send you it.
It might be the spot, but I'll let you know this shit whack.
I would say the food is not that great. I did have, I had broiled shrimp there, which you're not going to eat, and that shit was banging.
Eating shrimp anywhere is crazy. You just eating shrimp anywhere.
What's your thoughts on street food? Are you like straight hell no, or like I'm gonna take the chance?
It's cheap. It's cheap. Hell yeah.
But I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like a halal cart. I would
never do a halal cart.
No,
I don't eat halal food.
Okay,
like lamb over rice and all the white sauce. Never. I have a crazy experience with it. I'm good.
What's the experience?
I remember it was on 51st Street or some shit. It was one of these halal carts, and we was done skating, and we all ready to hop on the 6 train. And this halal cart was like, "Yo, here." He's handing out a whole bunch of like lamb over rice, chicken over rice, mad white sauce. And all my homies, we just got done skating and shit. We about to hop on the train, go home.
That's a red flag already,
motherfucker giving us all of this, like literally, it was like 10 of us. He's giving us all trays of this, and I'm watching. I didn't even get to mine. I had mine. I'm watching motherfuckers. I start seeing like 2 of my homies start throwing up.
Oh my god!
So we start throwing the shit. Yeah, we was bad. We was bad. We started throwing that shit. He's like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I'm good off that.
That's it. Never again.
Nah, and it depends because certain motherfuckers, they be there all day. They don't be washing their hands, picking their nose, scratching their ass.
Yep.
And then they going to serve you some food. I'm picky and choosy though. It just depends. I got to fill you out.
I'll tell you the reason why I stopped for like 5 years with halal. I was waiting online at halal guys when it used to be before they
I heard about that spot.
Yeah, on 47th, and it used to be where they just had 4 or 5 carts and then that's it, right? Like they didn't have the storefronts, nothing like that.
Is that the one by the Diamond District?
Nah, wait,
I think it is
like 2 blocks down. There's a new one now. They took over. There's a new one that took over. That's like there towards the Diamond District, and it's something else. It's like an orange cart. That's a newer one.
Probably seen it.
Yeah, but this one is like old. This is where I don't know if you know. There was a you ever heard of like I think it's called like Ice 22 or something like that. Where it's like they used to have, I don't know if they have these anymore. It used to be a vodka bar where you go in and everything is ice, and they give you mink coats to come to the bar, and everything you get everything is chilled. Like I'm talking about the whole place is at like. It's 22 degrees inside the whole place.
What? I've never heard of this till right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think it's a big age gap.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There is?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm 36.
Yeah, it's like a 9-year gap?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so.
You said a few things. I was like, yeah, I wasn't around for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't around for none of that yet.
I mean, this is what we're here for. But that halal guys used to be across where that mall, the hotel that is right there. And so one time we were on the line and I just see a white van pull up, and they pulling out garbage cans and they just dumping chicken and like lamb onto the carts, yo. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. No, actually I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever, I'll do it. I did it, and then my stomach was fucked up the rest of the night.
Oh my God. That's why I don't eat that shit.
But what I was talking about street food is like when you go to we back in Roosevelt, yo.
I do like street tacos.
Yeah, street tacos. Roosevelt got good street.
You doing
taco
street
carts.
glizzies?
This is where we going. This is where we going. The only glizzy I think I would do is the one in front of the Met. Is that guy that he's like
I ain't eat no glizzy.
No glizzies? No more?
Maybe in my house with nobody around. I call them pipes.
Pipes?
We don't call them glizzies no more. Everybody call them glizzies. We call them pipes.
Pipes is bad for you. I think I'm gonna call them pipes now
if
too.
If you eating a pipe, bro, I don't know, bro. Don't eat that shit around me. ketchup and relish and mustard and all that.
You gotta get the onions, man.
Hell,
the onions on it.
If I was to eat a pipe, it would just be ketchup.
I'm mad you saying it like that.
The way it sounds, and a little bit of mustard.
Yo, the way you said it though, that shit's gonna get clipped.
Would you double pipe it?
Yeah, no.
Double pipe on one bun?
No, I would not double pipe on one bun.
I just seen my man's post on his story. He double piped it. And I just told him about it.
Was it times is hard?
He got it outside. Times ain't hard. He just wanted that.
It wasn't slit down the middle, nothing like that?
Nah, he was craving that.
That's crazy. He's like, yo, put 2 on him?
2 on him.
That is crazy.
Extra $1 for the extra one.
Yeah, extra $1 for the extra one. I pause, straight pause. I used to get hot sausages.
My mom be eating that. My mom be bodying them shit. My mom freaky. My mom bugging.
And then I had a bad one at 7-Eleven one time.
See, why you getting that at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, that shit
the only
was
thing you get at 7-Eleven is drinks. And then
you don't do the cheeseburger? The cheeseburger?
Hell no, only pizza.
Cheeseburger pipe?
Nah, cheeseburger pipe? You're crazy. That's like ground beef and everything on it.
You ever see one?
Nah, that's
is a cheeseburger shaped into a hot dog, and then they put cheese in the middle. So when you bite into it, cheese come out.
Nah, you got freaky taste.
No, I had one. That was it. One time, and I was done. I was done with it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even do the pizza. And all their wings always look mad old in there.
I had the pizza a few times. I think I had it in Maine recently.
Mm-hmm.
They ordered that shit to the house. That's probably the only thing I get from 7-Eleven. See, your stomach be jacked up. You be eating bad.
Not anymore. This is when times is hard. This is when I would. You
don't know about the McDonald's app. Remember the McDonald's app back in the day? You used to put a fake email and then you should go up to the line and you get a free Whopper or a free quarter pounder. See, you don't know about that. We used to make a new email every day just to get free food back then when we were skating. We had no money. Remember Two Bros?
Yes, Two Bros, yeah.
On St. Mark's.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers ain't had no money. We used to do that bagel cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
$1.25, get a nutty. Remember the nutties?
Yeah.
Remember the good old days. We used to save up our bread, put up all our money and get a little Caesar's box.
You guys did it. Or a Crave case. You get a Crave case from White Castle.
I used to eat that Dolo.
Dolo?
Shout out Josh Crespo. Yeah, it's like my best friend. He used to work at White Castle from like freshman year to like right now. He just started working at Krispy Kreme. He was like an OG at White Castle.
Yeah.
Motherfucker never wanted to quit, but he used to hook it up at White Castle.
Man, that's crazy.
The murder burgers? That's
murder
what they call
burgers,
them.
Yeah. It was either, or the big ass burger. You ever had those?
Where's that?
You'd get that from the deli. They always be frozen.
Oh, you see, you be fucking your stomach up. Who the fuck is getting a big ass burger from the deli? I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
You get pickles from the deli?
Nah.
Motherfuckers be doing that too.
Like in the
jar.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't do that. That's like going to the bar and getting the pickled egg. I wouldn't do that either. It's gross. That's gross. But we towards the end of the podcast, man, and my last question always deal with a little visualization. I want you to think back to when you was about to cop the Raptor 7s. Now you're you at this age, behind your younger self. What would you tell your younger self as he opens that box?
What would I tell my younger self now as I'm getting those shoes? Save your money.
Because you bought 3 of them, man.
I bought 3 of them. Yeah. I had 3 pair of them. Should save your money. You don't need to get fly, get comfortable. I'm wearing loafers now.
Big loaf gang.
I'm actually over Jordan, so I would get them now, but I know I wouldn't be heavily involved into them. I'll probably just get them and give them away. That's what I usually do now with all my Jordans.
Yeah.
I literally got the black cement 3s that just came out. I got them, wore it 2 times. I only got them because I see my man's had them. And I was like, oh, you trying to flex on me. So I ended up buying them, got them, and then I sold them. So I'm really good off Jordans now.
Hey,
if I would tell myself that now, back then, I should have saved my money and put that shit into somewhere else.
Yeah.
To some Janowskis.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. Or
the Tiffany Janowskis. That cost way more than them shits.
Or the Wino Janowskis. Those I want those so bad. Those are basically grails at this point.
He sold that shoe, I think.
He did?
I don't think he like fully owns that.
That's crazy. Because I know they brought it back with like a whole new It's called like the OG Plus or something like that. And they did like a whole reconstruction.
I think he sold his shit. That's why he's so rich. You never even see him.
That's crazy. Yeah, you don't.
You don't see a lot of these motherfuckers.
You definitely don't. Definitely not.
Ashad got a good shoe.
Yeah.
Or the new P-Rods.
The new P-Rods, yeah. Shout out P-Rod. He sent me those. So, yeah.
I got a shoe of his that he gave me like when he was done skating, just sitting in my room. It was the
you gotta send me a picture of those.
What's the fucking shoe? It was, I don't know which number is it. The one he had, it was like a boxing one.
Oh, that's the
I
think it's the 9.
It was like the high.
Yeah,
top.
the high joint, and it's Mexican flag colors.
He finished skating them, and I took them, and I got them just sitting in my room, just sitting in my room.
That's fine.
And we the same size. So when I used to skate back in the day with all of these dudes, I would be grabbing out of his stash.
That's crazy.
Just sitting in the jacuzzi with him. Like, yo, Paul, can I get a pair of shoes? He'll give me a pair of shoes. Spanish Mike would tell him, and then he'll give me the shoes, or I'll just grab all his old shoes.
Man,
humbly, smoking cigars, watching them boys smoke cigars, because I didn't smoke cigars during that time, but I'll be watching them smoke cigars, sitting in the jacuzzi, playing around and playing basketball with them and skate spots with them, eating Thai food with them is mind blowing.
I mean, it's crazy. Man, you lived a life, bro.
And I grew up idolized the whole way me and him know each other, and the people that we know that know him. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Life is insane.
Life is insane, man.
They calling me from LA.
Yeah. Let everybody know where to find you real quick again.
You can find me on Instagram. Vote for Pedro 50s. TikTok. I think it's 4 or 50. I'll still pop up. YouTube. What is it? My YouTube. I think it's Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Just find me on the gram and just hit me up. Yeah. I may reply. I may not.
And don't ask me, because I'm. You know, he might be eating wings or something.
I might be eating that Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know where to find me. I am Who is Haas on all social medias. Follow the podcast at My First Kicks Pod.
Hell yeah.
You already know. And if you have a My First Kicks question, hit me up, info at My First Kicks. Also, support the Patreon, patreon.com at My First Kicks. You know what we say each week? Wear your kicks. Peace.